All right, you guys. It seems as though the Cleveland locals have had enough of the games that the Cleveland Browns organization seem to be playing with Shedeur Sanders. They are demanding transparency. They want to know, why is he not seeing the field? What is going on with this back injury? Now, Shedeur Sanders did return to practice today, but that is not stopping the fans and the locals from wanting real answers. This is crazy. We gonna get into some stuff on 92.3 The Fan. We gotta break this down. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. Let's start here. Let's start right here before we even get to the Shedeur return to practice. Let's take a listen at what Riz had to say on ESPN Cleveland. Let's give it an ear right now.
What is going on behind the scene? How can this kid that was rated as a late first-round draft pick not get on the field for a team that sucks? They're not even giving him reps. What? That's on the coach, man. Stefanski's going to have to answer for that, and it might come at the end of the year, and it might come in the form of firing. What?
I agree with you, Riz. I think it should come in the form of firing. I think what Kevin Stefanski has done has been boneheaded. It has been malpractice, and he needs to go. Riz is one of the people that's been saying Shedeur should get a shot for a while. He's been saying that. Meanwhile, other people over there on ESPN Cleveland have come up with reason after reason and excuse after excuse because they just don't want to even give him a shot. And if he goes out there and he stinks for 4 games like Dylan Gabriel did, then everybody will shut up. But y'all don't even want to give him a shot.
Is going on? Does he have I don't want to pick on Kevin. Does he even have a say in this? Is someone in the front office saying don't play him? Clearly, Chris, someone doesn't like him, or someone just thinks how are you not ready to play? He's been here since April. I find it hard to believe that kid isn't ready to play.
There's two sides.
That's the thing. They keep trying to run with the excuse of he's not ready. Well, damn it, you're the coach. It's your job to get the players ready. Get them ready. You drafted him 6 months ago. Get him ready. Just like it was your job to have Dylan Gabriel ready. Dylan Gabriel has been getting first-team reps since he got off the plane from Oregon to Cleveland. You did what you had to do to get him ready. Get Shedeur Sanders ready. I'm tired of hearing, oh, he's just behind. Oh, he's just not ready. I don't want to hear that no more. We don't want to hear that.
Sides to every story, right? Okay. Either Kevin, somebody in the building, in the front office, in the coaching staff doesn't like him. Okay? That's option
what do you mean?
1.
Then why'd you draft him?
Hold on. Option 2, again, 2 sides to every story. I'm not saying this is happening, but it's a possibility, and I'm left to speculate until I'm told otherwise. Maybe Shedeur's not doing everything he's asked to do. Riz, I
find that hard to believe.
I find that
that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's just somebody throwing out BS per usual when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. We know what's going on, man. We know the agenda that a lot of you guys have. Let's take a look at this here. We have Shedeur Sanders, who did return to practice today. It says Shedeur Sanders back at practice. Mobility looked good. Did not see anything that was visibly hampering him. So Shedeur Sanders back at practice, ready to make it do what it do. This is good news. It's good to see him out there. And hopefully he's healthy and he'll be ready to go, because I believe Shedeur Sanders is going to get his shot soon. I don't think that the Cleveland Browns have much choice. I don't think they'll have much choice. Let's take a listen at this here. We had Boomer Esiason. Boomer Esiason went on 92.3 The Fan, and he addressed some things that may or may that about the Cleveland situation. Let's take a listen.
What do you see when you see the quarterbacks that we're talking about daily now at this point? Dylan Gabriel off to a rough start of his career, and then Shedeur Sanders, who we're yet to see even play a game, Boomer.
Yeah, I don't even like to talk about third string quarterbacks, and there's more buzz around him than anybody I can ever remember. And
He's
I
a
can
backup
understand
now,
why,
Boomer. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but is his back okay? Is it not okay? Does he want to play? Doesn't he want to play? I mean, it's ridiculous. So, I mean, let's wait until we see him play. But the one thing I will say about Dylan Gabriel, obviously he reminds me of Tua Tunga.
Look, Boomer don't want to hear no Shedeur stuff. But the fact of the matter is, until he gets his shot, you are going to hear it. Until he gets his shot and he goes out there and falls on his face, or it's a catastrophe week after week, you are going to hear the people, because we know one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Dylan Gabriel, not a single day in his life has ever been better at football than Shedeur Sanders. Not middle school, not high school, not college, not right now. He's not better than I point blank.
Bailoa. I just don't know if these guys are big enough, really, honestly, with the size and speed. And when you think about 6-foot quarterbacks, maybe he's a little bit taller than that. And I know that they've always played, and Kyler Murray has played, and they've gotten used to playing at their height, and they're where they are because they were able to overcome that part of it. And that's how smart and that's how good their arms are. But in this league, if you're not 6'2" to 6'6", playing quarterback is almost impossible. I don't know how they do it, really. And quite frankly, I really worry about guys that are 6'1" or less when it comes to overall success and long-term.
Well, Baker Mayfield seems to be doing fine. Drew Brees seemed to be just fine at it. Drew Brees seemed to be just fine. Baker Mayfield seemed to be just fine. Now, yes, Kyler Murray has been bad, but also Kyler Murray, I feel like a lot of his stuff was off the field, not watching film. They had to put in his contract for him to actually study tape and watch tape, and he's now benched. He's now benched for Jacoby Brissett. So I don't think it's all about height, but I do think the height does play a part. But I think talent, man. Dylan Gabriel's not talented enough to overcome the height. That's what I think. Caleb Williams is only 6'6'1".
Growth in this league. And that's why, to me, a quarterback's got to be between like 6'2" and 6'5". They got to be able to move around a little bit, but they also have to be able to decipher and look around and make plays. That's what Josh Allen does. And quite frankly, when you think of the smaller quarterbacks that have had success in this league, like Drew Brees or Michael Vick, I mean, they were different players. They were different types of people. So, and they were playing in a different league back then than the guys are playing now. So it's hard for me to actually get a sense of how good Dylan can be. I know he was great in college in Oregon, and I love the fact that he's a lefty. I just don't know if he's big enough.
It's not even the fact that he's not big enough. I think he does struggle to see over the line, but I think it's a talent thing. Dylan Gabriel is a sixth round talent for real, and he's a backup. I think Dylan Gabriel could be a serviceable backup for years to come. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Shedeur Sanders made his return to practice today. Let me know what you think. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.